The impacts from Tropical Storm Bill combined with the flooding from last month have made things a lot worse for those along the Brazos River.
Certainly have. Only on Fox meteorologist John Dawson shows us inside Brazos Bend State Park. It's now been closed to the public for weeks.
Well, if you're going to build a park on a bend of Brazos River, as in Brazos Bend State Park, you're going to have to know when it's swollen and it's overflowing its banks. It's going to cause you some problems. And here's some examples of that. Over all this debris that's up on this pier, as well as all over some of the picnic tables and around the bench, around the park, as there's been quite a bit of flooding. This is Chris Bishop. He's the manager here at Brazos Bend State Park. So tell us a little bit. Let's go back. Let's not talk about Bill yet. Let's go back to Memorial Day weekend and really got hit hard by those storms.
Yeah, over the holiday weekend, we noticed that the river level of the Brazos River and Big Creek, one of the primary tributaries that runs close to the park, were rising. And on May 26, we noticed that the flood prediction models were calling for the Brazos River to flood. So at that point, we closed the park to public use.
All right, and then, so you've had to close it because of flooding from the Brazos River that came into the park. A lot of your facilities had some water in it, and it started to go back down. It was starting to look better, and then Tropical Storm Bill comes along.
That's right. Tropical Storm Bill deposited a lot of rain along the Brazos River Valley. Because all the flood control reservoirs had already done their job and were filled, there was really only one place for that water to come, and that was to come downstream toward the park. So as a result of that, the river level had receded at our closest gauge to a little over 35 feet, and it's predicted to shoot back up to a little over 50 this coming weekend.
And this is sort of what's disappointing, is that even though there's no water in the streets in Houston anymore, and if you drive down 59 and you come out here on the country roads, it looks beautiful, but your gate is locked, unfortunately.
That's right. It's confusing to our neighbors. We have a lot of folks that make the trip down, and everything looks like the park should be open until they get here.
All right, so still not open yet, but I do want to show you real quick. There are still some of the native animals that are still out there. One of the two alligators there in the background, they'll still be here when the park does reopen. But for now, that's the latest from Brazos Bend State Park. I'm meteorologist John Dawson.